Good day, folks. It's Tony Fortunato from the Technology Firm. I want to show you just a quick technique on how to document baseline, snapshot, whatever you want to call it, your installation or when you troubleshoot. The key here is just take a bunch of screenshots or collect whatever information you have. Don't worry about analyzing it because that's what's really going to chew up all your time. Take it all, throw it in a PowerPoint, a Word document, a folder, doesn't matter. Later on, you can go through it. If you need to go get more information and go back, that's fine. But in most cases, you've got more than enough to work with. And if you work with other people, they'll be asking you to send stuff. So here's an example. Brand new install, point-to-point link, wireless. Doesn't matter if this is a firewall, a router, or a switch. Doesn't matter. It's just same technique. So what do I do? In this case, the vendor provided a modeling website. We can reference where the 2 points are, put in the altitude, the height, that kind of stuff. It will tell you your azimuth, your tilt, all that good information. Anybody who's done this before will tell you that these are just reference values. In the real world, you play with it until you get it right, but this is a great reference and a great place to start. After the installation, I go into the GUI and I can actually document the Wave Pro, the access point, or whatever you want to call it, your host, and then the other one. This is just a point-to-point link, so it's just two devices in this configuration. It'll come back and tell you your signal strength, if things are good or bad. Please do not go down the rabbit hole and try to troubleshoot this. Just take your snapshot. People may tweak this anyways, but just get your snapshot. Just throw a date on it. That's all you got to do. Ubiquiti also provides a cabling, I guess I call it diagnostics kind of screen, and it tells you the cable status is good and the color of the actual pairs. Good to know. Copy, paste, done. And this is right from the radio again. It tells me a little bit about the LAN or the MAC address. It tells me about the radios, the 5 gig, the 60 gig radio. It tells me things like your frequency, your channel width, that kind of stuff. All that's really good to know, especially if your frequency is set for auto. You might want to just pay attention to what it is the time you tested in correlation with the actual results you get. This also tells us things like your GPS location, which is really handy if you're doing mobile and you're in a vehicle or boat, you're moving around, that kind of stuff. Get that GPS information. I've blanked it out for obvious reasons, but most devices will provide that. Then Ubiquiti provides a site survey screen where it actually does a sweep for you, 60 gigahertz in this example. This radio has two radios within it, so this device can do two different sweeps. Just make sure if you have two or three, you do that as well. It tells you if there's any other competing devices, just stomp it on your signal. Good to know. And again, if you have the choice, please make sure you have your operating frequency that you chose overlaid whatever it finds. In this case, it's pretty quiet. Down here it tells us our MAC addresses. Learn how things are being reported. These are on the radio side, these 9 Charlie addresses. And if you look here, you'll see F4. That's on the LAN side. So it's nice to know what addresses are being reported. So if you ever go into an error screen, you'll know it's the same device, because in this case it'll say F4E2, and you might say, oh no, we're 9 Charlie, that's a different device, something's competing. No, it's the same device, just being reported at a different layer. Then monitor. So monitor when things happen, how often it happens during the installation, after the installation. So this was installed last week, and it's had a whole week, quote unquote, to settle down. The weather today is pretty good. It's not even windy, and I can see a whole lot of frequency changes between these two radios. And please document the time, okay, and obviously the date. If it says today, actually put the date in there. This radio also provides some pretty cool alignment tools that tells us our actual signal to noise ratio, signal strength, and then it even tells you the, going to call this like a pinpoint bullseye kind of heat map, where it shows you how it's aimed on both ends, which is kind of nice to know. Again, I would not take this as gospel. I would actually use this as reference as I test my speed tests. So one of the things people always test is speed, because that's what they want to know. Please don't forget about things like jitter. So if you're going to use iPerf, do a TCP test and a UDP test. This is the iPerf tool provided within the PowerWave. And you can see there's the access point and there's the station. And I measured, this is the combined throughput. So it does an up and a down at the exact same time, which is always nice to know. But then it also will do separate upload and download throughput charts as well. Please, if you don't understand how this stuff works, if this TCP or UDP test is being performed and you're not quite sure which one it is, contact the vendor or do a quick Wireshark trace and find out which one it is, because if this was all UDP testing, it tells you one thing. If it's TCP testing, it tells me something totally different. And that's it. Document it all. Snapshot, snapshot, snapshot. Throw it all in a folder. Give it a date and a location. And in most cases, you can ignore it until you got a problem or until you want to go tweak it. That's it, folks. Have a good day. Bye for now.